Hey guys, Poetic Justice here. We are back, and by we I mean me and Echo Slash. We are back for part two of how we became Christian Bronies. Yesterday we did the part one, so there's a link in the description, down there. So you can check that out if you're interested in that. But today we're doing part two of how we became Bronies and became fans, crazy fans of the show with pony merch on our desk and $300 OCs, plushies. Um,
Well, only you, but soon to be me, but
yeah, well, but yeah, I got a plushie. He's chilling on the shelf right now. Yeah.
lucky.
You'll get one, dude. You'll get one. But that's what we're here for today. So this is part two of it, and since I went first yesterday, I'm going to let my buddy Echo Slash kick it off first today.
All right. So, yes, I did make a video on this particular topic, but I will not mind, re-explaining it because it's okay. But anyways, uh, it's back at 2014, early 2014. That's when I became brilliant. Like early 2014, like around February area. But anyways, I think I became a brony. Like majority of bronies came from YouTube, and I was just watching, YouTube and stuff, and I found this series on YouTube. If you ever heard of Death Battle from Screw Attack,
Hmm.
I've been watching through that like crazy because I thought it was interesting. Have two different characters from different shows or games or whatnot go at each other and see who will win. And I found this one's Rainbow Dash versus Starscream. Now I'm not gonna spoil anything if y'all somehow not watched it yet, but I found it pretty funny, the title and stuff. I was like, oh wow, this is gonna be interesting. But same time, I watched it, and I see doing their thing and whatnot. They were talking about Starscream first, and how he is and whatnot. I was like, okay, okay. And then they were moving on to Rainbow Dash. I was like, okay, let's see what she's all about. And when they explained Rainbow Dash, I was like, wow, she is pretty badass, in my opinion. So I thought from the get go, I thought she was awesome, and I wasn't even a brony back then. I thought she was a awesome character, and it made me thought a little bit. And then after I saw it and watched it, I kind of moved on a little bit. Then another video I saw was from Markiplier. I think a lot of people know who Markiplier is, and this is back, like I said, in 2014, early 2014 still.
Yeah.
And he was doing this SCP containing breach, but it's like a My Little Pony version of it, so it is a horror game, and I thought it was funny. Um, and again, interesting. Now, I did not get all jokes because most of the jokes in that game was inside jokes in the Brony fandom, and I thought it was pretty funny. And then this other series I saw, um, like I said, still not a Brony yet, still early 2014. I don't know why I watched it, but and this is a bit on the dark humor side of things. But I think almost every Brony and Pegasus saw this or heard about this.
Yeah.
The Pony.mov series or .mov series, and oh boy, that was a chaotic series there.
Hmm.
And I watched the whole thing. Thought it was pretty funny. Again, there's still a lot of inside jokes that I didn't get, but I did rewatch it after I became Brony and became more understanding of that. But anyways, then there was another thing called a double rainbow. I saw that,
Ooh.
and I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I know not everyone in the fandom doesn't like it, but I thought it was pretty cool. And then I saw on YouTube, my first episode again, early 2014 of the show. I believe was season 4, episode 21. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And hey, it was a Rainbow Dash episode. I was like, oh, I know that pony. I remember that. I thought she was a badass character. So, um, and yeah, and then I just got hooked on the show from there. and love it ever since. So it was like around, I guess, mid and late February when
Sweet,
I decided to become a brony. So, and
sweet.
again, I sound like a broken record, but yeah, that's back in 2014. So, like 3 or 4 years of me becoming brony. So it's a while ago.
Yeah, you're the older brony. I mean,
Yeah,
oh,
but hey, I still having fun like back then, and also um, and my experience of fandom. I guess we could talk about that a little bit later of our experience in the fandom. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this mantle to Poetic Justice. So
all
hey,
right,
how did you become a brony?
cool. I, well, I guess you could say I was original brony. Um, well, I was a brony before there was a brony because um I did watch the G1s and twos. I grew up with that. Um, so that was just something I did Saturday morning. There was My Little Pony, so I did watch that. Um, I followed G1 a little bit, G2, and of course as I got older, when G3 came around, I'm like, yeah, that's not cool. Um, next. And so, but and the reason why I watched all cartoons. Whenever my mom showed up on screen, I watched Rainbow Bright. For those of you who remember Rainbow Bright, um, so yeah, I watched them all. It was there, yeah, and I watched Strawberry Shortcake and all of that. So that's where my original love came from it, and I did have a little, G1 My Little Pony figure. Sadly, I lost it moving from house to house and things like that. But that was that's what established my love. As I got older, G3 I didn't really like, so it faded away. And probably around the time the new one came about, I knew there was a new one, but one, I didn't know where to find it, what channel it was on. And so I just kind of like, whatever. And I would see glimpses of it on the internet. I'm like, okay, she's cool. And I would see mostly Rainbow Dash. But I'm like, all right, yeah, it's cool. It's all right, you know. But probably about last, 2016, I want to say probably about April, no, not April. I want to say June of 2016. My mom found the show on, or at that time it was the Hub, but now it's Discovery Family. They got naming issues, but anyway, she found the show, and so she's watching it. It comes on every day on the Hub in the morning. So I'm like, this is cool. This is all right. And she's at that time she knew more about the show than me. That's not the case now. But she's explaining the show to me, and I'm like, yo. And to be perfectly honest, I thought Rainbow Dash was the main character, but I found out not. But so I just began to watch the show. The first episode I saw was actually when what's the name? Wow, I forgot the character's name. Ooh, no, we're not starting over. This is not a blooper. We're gonna keep going because we've gone so far. But come on, she was Sweetie Belle when she was having the dream about, because she was jealous of Rarity, of stealing her birthday or whatever. That's the first episode I ever saw. I saw Luna come in, and I was like, yo, Luna, who is that? I'm like, yo, she is smooth looking. What's up? Yeah, look at whoever designed Luna knew what they were doing. I'm like, yo.
Oh my goodness.
Luna is best princess. That's just to let y'all know. None against Celestia. She cool. She cool. She cool. But Luna is best princess.
I'll
So,
explain more about my favorites later on in this video.
so I just began to watch the show more, and then eventually I made a separate uh, YouTube account because I was a kind of a closet brony at the time, and I didn't want other people seeing like, hey, you watched what? So I made a separate YouTube account, um, just so I could find My Little Pony stuff. And the first video I ever watched was it was a clip from oh come on, what's it called? It from Brony Anthem. No, what's it called? Oh, like Brony Anthem. No, Anthropology 2 or something. It was with Rainbow Dash,
Oh,
and she, yeah, help me out.
yeah, I think you said it right.
Brony Anthem, Pony Anthology.
Not
Yeah,
Anthem.
uh, yeah, they're gonna kill me in the comments. Oh, but Pony Anthem 2,
Pony's apology.
Pony Anthology 2 with Rainbow Dash, and it's like, yeah, you did brag a little much, and the music comes on. I'm like, yo, this is awesome. I'm like, what's up? But from there, I expanded. And I see this word brony. I'm like, what's a brony? I'm like, ooh. And so I look it up. It's like, guys like you and me, buddy. It's people who are like out of the age bracket of what they target, which is obviously, you know, girls who are 9, 8, the kids. And so we're way out of that, obviously. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Yes.
So I sit there and I decided, well, let me start a group. Let me look for a group. And so I found several on Facebook, but they were kind of dead. So I left that alone. And I was watching Vanna Melon. And for those of you who follow her, she's awesome. Vanna Melon, if you're watching this, probably not, but if you are, you're awesome. I was watching Vanna Melon. She was doing one of her Fluttershy videos, and she advertised the Amino app. And so I jumped on, found Equestria Amino. I was a member. I still am up there, just not as much. I'll explain why in a minute. Um, I was just there, kind of hung out, and it just really grew from there. A few months in, I looked at it, I'm like, well, I want my own little group. I'm a Christian. I see Christian aspects and parts, in the show. The love, kindness, and those things like that. You can relate those to the Bible, except for the magic part. I'll do a video about that later. Been thinking about that, but I sit down and like, I want to do if I do a Christian My Little Pony group. So I went to Facebook first and got a whole lot of flack. I got shot down something serious. People were like, "You're evil." I'm like, "Oh God, nope, not Facebook."
Justice Warriors, too.
For real.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, I guess I don't know, but I went back to Amino, and so in August, actually no, September of 2016, I started the MLP uh, Christian My Little Pony group, and it I want to say, yeah, it took off, and then about 1 million people joined, but no, it literally sat empty for about a good month and a half. And then one guy joined, and then another person joined, and another person joined, and then it was like, yay, okay, we got this thing. Um, and it was great. It grew and it was awesome, and we've been through many ups and downs. For those of you who are from the group who are watching, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And this is actually where I met my buddy, my best friend here, not Poetic Justice, that's me. But I met Echo Slash here. He joined up, and our relationship grew from there, and we've been best buds pretty much for the past couple of months. I know that's kind of short, but you would have to see it to understand it. But so obviously Echo Slash has been a brony much longer than I have. I've only been a brony a year and 2 months. Um, but I love the show. I did see the movie, which I will be doing a review on later. But
Awesome movie, by the way. I love it.
it is awesome movie. But just kind of loosen it up, just kind of go back and forth, have a little conversation. Just, hey buddy, how has being a brony really impacted you?